Senator Durbin, Ranking Member Grassley, members of the committee, and fellow colleagues, it is a privilege to be with you this morning. Thank you for the opportunity to testify in opposition to the Equality Act. First of all, let me say, targeting someone based on their race, gender, or religion is always wrong, and our laws attest to that. The measure under consideration, however, victimizes women, could be interpreted to ban women's colleges and sororities, and decimates girls' sports. By federal fiat, the Equality Act creates discrimination against any American whose reasonable, sincerely held view of human sexuality and gender conflicts with the government's morphing ideology. This is not only wrong, but it endangers women's safety in locker rooms, bathrooms, dorm rooms, and homeless shelters. As a former public school teacher, I'm especially concerned about its impact on women and education. The Equality Act threatens to halt federal assistance for students at single-sex colleges and universities. While Title IX provides exemptions for women's colleges like Smith, Morehouse, and Wellesley, Title VI does not. The Equality Act's modification of Title VI will very likely deny federal financial assistance to students at iconic female institutions of higher education. The same applies to sororities and fraternities. Greek letter organizations will need to become co-ed or disband. The Equality Act provides no exemptions. As the measure allows anyone, anywhere, for any reason to claim an identity, this also leaves women in single-sex dormitories vulnerable to college-age males identifying or posing as women. Women who want to be housed with other women may instead find they've been placed with a biological male as a roommate. A woman's choice won't matter. Drafted with an agenda and not to rectify seeming inequality in civil rights laws, the Equality Act's impact will also be realized in K-12 education, especially sports. Female athletics is near and dear to my heart. I've competed in sports and coached track, and it takes my breath away to think that under the guise of anti-discrimination, members are willing to sacrifice a young girl's opportunity to compete on a level playing field. Rising high school track stars like Selena Sewell are not even given a chance to fairly compete. And I'd ask that the testimony from 4 female athletes, Selena Sewell, Alana Smith, Chelsea Mitchell, and Christina Mitchell, be included in the record. In closing, I ask members of the committee to carefully consider the sweeping impact of the Equality Act on all communities, but especially how the bill wipes out nearly 50 years of Title IX's successes and reject this harmful bill that will set back women's rights and endanger their future. Thank you, and I yield back.